You now on the
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please.
So digging in now, Anthony Jones, and their runners at the corners now.
Anthony Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
So coming to the plate, Anthony
fielder,
Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, let her rip right here.
Popped up. Goins has a play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Indianapolis is out in front, 6-0. Digging in once again, Dan Corson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dan Corson.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Jay, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jay.
Hey, 2 here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double. In now, Anthony Jones.
The center fielder, number 4, Anthony Jones.
From the stretch.
Find the ball, find the
Into
ball,
right
find the
field,
ball.
that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there.
Now batting, Charlie Tilson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Tilson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Anthony Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Jones.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey,
well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd.
Into the box,
Now
Dan Corson.
baseman.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
In there, a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Charlotte Knights used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Leroy Blank claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Knights, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
And
presentation
now,
of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Charlotte Knights and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Chavez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. So striding forward now, Matt Skoll as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Preston Tucker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Tucker.
Low for ball 1. Stepping in, Anthony Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ready on 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Matt Skoll. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matt
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's in safely to third as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there.
So stepping in, Anthony Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to third. Hara has it. On to first, and there were two down. Striding in once again, Anthony Jones. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jones.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Watch up for us.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. Indianapolis leads it 2-1.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Indianapolis Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Juan Chavez earns his 5th winner of the year. Time for baseball. In now is John Jay, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No runner, go home.
Stepping up now, Donnie Medeiros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Donnie Medeiros.
The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Jones, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Mock leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there.
All right, hold on right there.
Hey, way to drive it. Nice
As
rip.
we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Rondon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the... Ready now, Anthony Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit high and deep to right center. Medeiros on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, John Jay, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now to the plate, Anthony Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Skoll is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joaquin Ferreira. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could... Preston Tucker digs in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Jones on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah. Great job.
That ball was
squared up on that
side. Right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Indianapolis wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nick Kingham notches his 3rd win of the year. Chris Lopez is settled with the loss after giving up only.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Salvador Serrano will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher.
Settling in now, Rafael Ortega, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Anthony Jones. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Line drive to left.
Get down.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Right,
now at the plate, Rafael Ortega, 1 for 1 after a
69.
single his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Jones. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Jones.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Into the box now. Rafael Ortega, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Jones. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stanley Matsui.
Number 8, Stanley Matsui.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Anthony Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Thorman. 1-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt.
At the plate, Anthony Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, right guy, no better up there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Indianapolis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Anthony
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
Prince will be on the mound to start the match. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Our final line score.
Yeah, I thought he pitched
First,
really well. He wasn't necessarily
Indians.
dominant,
One
but
run
turned in a
on
good,
9
solid
hits,
effort,
one
and
error. They
definitely
left
was a
4 men
factor in the
on
win
base.
here.
Minor League Baseball is live. Standing in, Anthony
Batting
Jones.
fifth.
He'll get to take
The
his
center
first
fielder,
cuts here.
Anthony Jones.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
One at a time.
Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Stepping into the box, Timothy
The left fielder,
McCormick,
number
runner
7.
in scoring position with two
Timothy
gone. The 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Anthony
batting,
Jones
the
comes
center
into this
fielder,
at bat 0 for
Anthony
1 in the ball game.
Jones.
And that misses for ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cox sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Florimon. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And a perfect start to the seventh, as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exact.
Ready once
The
again,
center fielder,
Anthony
number
Jones.
4.
He flew out in his
Anthony
last at-bat.
Jones.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout. Digging in, Pedro Florimon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
fielder,
Chet Cox.
Chet.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Galindo is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Anthony Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Anthony.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Let's go. Right here.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
That misses 1-2. Freeman uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Stripers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robert Stevenson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so
you
know
should
he
stream
wants to
on
get
Twitch.
off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So striding in, Juan Castilla. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall. So we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
The
2-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jones going back on it. And this one will bounce into the wall. Cabrera is on his way home.
Get to it.
He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that 3rd out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Oh yeah, bro, I got you somebody if you need it.
Play ball. Out. 3. Hey, see it.
Digging in, Anthony Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jones.
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez moving forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number.
I will let you know Tuesday. Do she know what I look like?
Reese, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one.
Yeah,
very good numbers in recent games.
But send it back. I just gave you. I gave her your Facebook, but just send a picture because she wants to see a regular picture. I told her those pictures are
high
old.
fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has a beat on it. 1 down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Alex Blandino. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up.
Yeah, you're under it.
Why the hell is he
Dias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around to no argument, and it's 1-1.
I wanted to kill that one.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Hit out towards second. Blandino's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Ricky Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ricky Hernandez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Juan Castilla, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Castilla.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dias onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Louisville's out in front here, 2-0. Ready for another chance. Anthony Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
All my life, if I hit this out in the field, bro, and this man do not run the home, I'm
First pitch of the at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here we go.
Batista at second with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
That was definitely a strike.
At the plate, Elliot McGrath.
I thought I was, bro.
The catcher.
Okay.
Elliot.
I'll take it, though.
Popped straight up. Dias moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Alex Blandino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Alex.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So digging in now, Anthony Jones.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. I need you right here, one time.
Yeah. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Oh, shit.
At the plate, Anthony Jones, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out.
All right, so we basically just got to fight.
Touch up for us, right guy, right place. Let's go,
Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Where is the contact? Too late. How was that late?
Ready with the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2, full count.
Good job, right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be.
So coming to the plate, Ricky Hernandez looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff
Look how
guy
he
with a
just
base
walked
hit.
to the ball. Like, what the heck?
Nice to see this guy stay with him.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
First for the victorious bats. 3 runs on 8 hits. No.
Time for baseball of the triple. In now, Anthony Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Jones.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
I see him rip it up there.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
A swing and a miss for round number 2. And a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was nice.
Hey,
coming to the plate now, Anthony Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
I'm right there. Come on, that's not too late. Not too late. I'm just late. Right there.
Line to the right side.
Come on, drop. Let's go.
That gets down.
He's
got himself a base hit.
Third.
And now it'll
We're going to
rattle
third.
up against
We're
the
going
wall.
to third.
Around
Stand
second
up
now.
right here.
He might go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Jones ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
Inside the park home run. Let's go.
Lead to 3 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, There's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronan Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Anderson.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. A look at our line score to this
smiling
point,
face
and I'm
with
almost
open mouth.
certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Jones.
Anthony Jones.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Come on.
Another one coming?
Takes
I
this
better
the
get
other
player of
way
the game.
right.
I don't care.
And he'll get there
I'm
in
mad
plenty of
that
time to
just
put this
happened,
one
but,
away,
hey,
and that
I better
ends
get
the
this
inning.
player of
So
the
they're
game
held in
right
check
here,
this
bro.
half
That
of
was
the
a
inning.
hell of a hit,
We'll see
bro.
8, 9, and 1 due up in the
To the homerin.
Yeah,
leading
I was
off the
tweaking.
inning, Oliver Allen,
off.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of
Shoulda
time.
got- I thought they were gonna throw me out for a
any
minute when I
runs
was running
as
home.
we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jones giving
Let's
chase.
go.
He's there
Good
and
speed.
records the first
My
out.
dude's speed's getting up there, yo. I'm gonna get there. Watch.
Now batting, Anthony
batting.
Jones.
The center fielder, Anthony Jones.
We're going with a cutter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One out
was
and
a
a
cutter,
runner on
too.
second base.
But it's inside. Alright, we're going with cutter up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well,
You
that's
better
a
not
good
walk me
pitch,
again,
but you
man.
have to get a little bit closer
I'm
to the
not
plate than
swinging.
that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike
wasn't
to count.
See, man,
Drive him in. Need you right here.
it's the sliders that I can't hit, bruh. It's the sliders,
2-1.
dog.
Is swung on and missed for
Why?
strike number 2.
Swing the bat.
Jankowski, the runner at second with 1 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Geronimo Batista waits on deck. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams
Let's drop it.
on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice
That
running
was
play
gonna
to
drop.
record the second out. Leading off the inning, Ronan Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
He coulda
and
got to
play a
that,
long
and he
ball to
gonna
get them
stop.
back into this one.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one.
Striding in to start the ninth.
Bro,
Mason
give me a picture
Williams,
so I can,
as they'll look
send
to
it
get
to him.
something going here
Or
and
send it
even
to
this
my
game
girl,
up.
man.
A bouncer up the middle. Diaz is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nick Kingham with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Santiago Gonzalez records the save, his 17th on the year.
First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. William Samble, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and
he's
on
out.
point in the
Let's
first
go.
inning,
They got the
that
lead
usually
runner.
means he's
Hey,
going to be rock solid throughout
better
the
than
rest of the
nothing.
game.
So striding forward now, Anthony Jones. He went deep in the contest last night. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Anthony Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jones.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Right back into
And
a good
that's
hitter's
why I
count
do
now
not
after
swing
what
at
was a
first
pretty
pitches.
dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help
Yeah,
too.
he's throwing terrible. How's he up in AAA?
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's gonna take him a while to get to the MLB pitching like that.
Line towards center field. Williams is there, and he has
It's
it
gonna
for
take
the
me
first
a
out.
while getting to the MLB batting like this.
Striding in, Dexter Carroll. He
The
drew
left
a walk
fielder,
his
number
first
8.
time up.
Dexter Carroll.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, rolls. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Let's go now, one time.
Digging in once again,
Now
Anthony Jones.
center
He's
fielder,
singled in 2 trips to the
Anthony
plate thus far.
Jones.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
That was my pitch right there.
Galindo at second. Spillane is over at first with 1 away. Just behind the
That was
fastball
my
there.
pitch.
2 strikes now.
Freaking.
Hey, have a
damn.
rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready on 1 and 2.
There you go.
On a line to shortstop. A tag, and he is out at second base. And
Wow.
a costly decision
Hit
there. as
right
it's
into a double play. Are you freaking kidding me?
Digging
right now?
in now, Nicholas
Leading off for the
McDermott.
bat.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Kyle Farmer.
Now
And he's got
batting.
runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Kyle Farmer.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Leading off the inning, Anthony Jones, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line to shortstop. And there's 1 away.
Oh. It just keep happening, bro.
Striding in once again, Milo Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Milo Reese.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones makes the play, 1 away.
Bro, I know you're seeing this. Like, my character is, like, slowing down before he get to the ball. Like, he's not going under the ball.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
cannot
The
go
Indians
catch
took
the
the lead
ball
in the
without
second inning and
all that
rode that
luggage.
until the very end. Salvador
Here now is
Serrano
our
earns
final
his
line.
5th winner of the year.
Give me people. They give me different people every time. All right, let's go. Head into our next series. I'm gonna stream it till I get to like the MLB. I just got up to AAA, so I'm gonna like get up to the MLB and play like 2 more games. But I'm playing every game though.
Play ball. Ow.
Stepping up now, Anthony Jones. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And he'll dive back in.
I'm batting at 314. 1 home run, 5 RBIs.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back.
Alright, so how many outs is there? I got paused my wow. Alright, so it's the top of the third, 1 out. 0-0.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
There you go. There it goes.
Center, and that's into the gap and should be
extra. Why
you're
is all my teammates so freaking slow?
And they'll have runners at second and third.
He could have got home.
Hey, great at bat. Nice.
He should have been
this
home.
This guy just feast on
he should have been
mistakes
home.
up in
I'm
the zone,
pissed.
and that's a
Coming to the plate now, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rolls, comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out.
Hey, let it rip one
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
1-0.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jones is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Started to chase that time, but then he holds off for ball 3.
That's the perfect pitch. Do it again. I want you to. I want you to, so I can end your freaking career.
A bouncer to the left side. Castro gloves it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Stepping up to the plate, J.J. Poe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Poe.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Eat it. No run.
You don't see that too much in today.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chauncey Hodgson.
14.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Jones. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Anthony Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Alright, so it's top of the eighth.
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0 out.
And a strike now.
And we're losing by 1.
Fooled him badly there.
And I'm swinging a stupid
it's 1
shit.
and 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how...
Into the box now, Jeffrey Nelson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jeffrey.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mud Hens jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Alright, heading into our second game. Let's make a comeback this game.
For the victorious Aces.
AAA baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gordon Beckham. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
See it, drive it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Hey, make sure y'all like this video, this live stream. If y'all are enjoying it, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Stepping in, Reggie Coley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Reggie Coley.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Gordon Beckham. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gordon Beckham.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Relay 2.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Striding into the box, Anthony Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Jones.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, I would have
not
felt
only
that
is this guy
challenge.
using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard.
Now to the plate, Anthony Jones, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 1-1. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Indianapolis leads it 4-3. Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Castro.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
All right. Now I think I got it.
Man, I thought this at bat was over.
I'm going, instead of going into the ball, going straight to the ball, I got to run on the angle. That's why I'm
Reggie Coley. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
So basically play alpha
a jumping catch at second for 1. On to first as they get the double play.
They made a lot of changes to this shit.
Settling in now, Anthony Jones.
Get yours. Anthony Jones.
There's no one better. Need you right here.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Bruh, I'm just tapping it, thinking I'm going to swing. I got to hold the freaking button.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I'm not swinging.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Hey, right guy, right place.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
There you go. Stand up. Stand up.
And he is in there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet.
He ran late as hell.
But you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive.
Now at the Blake Gordon Beckham has roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Gordon Beckham.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1
I'll be right back.
and that game's on ice. Well done.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Indianapolis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steve Ullman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Santiago Gonzalez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jim Gage will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alanis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Jones.
What are we? Where is it? 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 All right, 0 for 1. Our average is 22. 100 run, 5 RBIs. Tennessee is whole field. Alright, so
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Jones.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Oh, man.
Rodriguez patrolling center.
Swinging
makes
at the first
play,
pitch.
1 out.
Once again, you're stupid.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shelby Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Shelby Cruz.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Standing in, J.J. Ho. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
J.J.
Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones
Look at that.
on the
Look
move.
at that.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the
real.
side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Jones. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Right now. Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, need you on. Here we go. Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Line drive to left.
Get up, ball.
That better drop. Let's go.
But he can't get it.
Get
It's
home.
down for
Get
extra
home.
bases.
That's a triple. That's a triple.
Peyton
That's a
isn't
triple.
stopping. Here he comes to
Come
the
on,
plate.
come on, you
The
got
it.
And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now Ronnie Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners are at first and third with none out.
No outs here.
Back up the middle.
Oh, shit.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit.
No,
and
wrong
they'll
base.
extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to
I threw it to
score.
wrong base.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Coley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Galindo ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Ronnie Rodriguez singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit. in your entire career, but pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Mud Hens lead it 4-2. Stepping into the box, Anthony Jones will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out.
Here we go.
But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Hey, have a look. Hey, attaboy.
Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-2 the final score today. The Toledo Mud Hens jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Buck Farmer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jamie Cora wraps it up for the save, his 14th. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation. Cal Marshall, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Jones. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Alanis coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shelby Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking it.
So we got 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 1 strike, and 0 balls.
Out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jankowski racing back to the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Oh, you take it.
Jones will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Anthony Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled.
Fuck is that?
him that time for the first out.
Sorry for that.
At the plate, Jeffrey Nelson.
The center fielder, Jeffrey Nelson.
High and deep to right. Jankowski racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man.
Digging in, J.J. Poe. He flew out in his last at bat.
J.J. Poe.
One down, one down.
Lyles comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
No runner, no runner.
Stepping in, Anthony Jones.
Number 4.
Hey, see it drive it. See it
First
drive it.
pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Nelson is there, 2 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in, Anthony Jones, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled away. Galindo on third. Dias over at second. Spillane on at first with 2 down.
Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give them the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. The relay.
Stand up, stand up.
Throw to third, and he's out. That retires the side, but on the play, 3 runs come around to score. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits. Ready once again. Reggie Foley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Time for baseball of the Boone Borowitz, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
This damn controller is messed up. They're not meant to do that.
So striding in, Anthony Jones. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Now here's the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Rodriguez. Throw gets him, 2 down.
He took forever to throw that ball.
Digging in, Anthony Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Spillane on at first, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You could have killed that.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Hey, get your pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
All day.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time?
Come on.
A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in, Jay Conley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Jay Conley.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones giving chase. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The relay. And he'll get in there safely.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the...
How?
Now at the plate, Reggie Coley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Anthony Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Drop. Let's go.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
What?
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of his...
Ready for another chance. Roger Alanis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Anthony Jones. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, easy now. Your turn, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Come on, big. Get your pitch. Let's go.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, let her fly right here.
No.
And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Toledo Mud Hens.
Oh, yikes.
Player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Alright. I think we can improve on receiving phone numbers. Let's make it happen.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
I told the prize a scout come out to take a look at us sometime during this homestand. There's the talk. Be the director of scouting himself. Let's get in some extra work so we be ready to impress. Alright, we gotta get 650 for points. Already on level 1, so this should be an easy take right here. And it's raining, of course. Alright, play's going to second. if he run to the fucking ball. Catch not made. How am I supposed to catch that? What? It was a ground. That I can catch. Damn. Bad play. Hey, it was a good decision. Alright, we're going home with it. We're going home with it. We're hitting the cutoff right. Wow. Bad jump. Why? Alright, we got 480. We could get 650. We need 190 actually. Wrong freaking base. That was so the wrong base. We're going home on this. So I did push X. Alright, we got it. Forget it. That was a nice ass crowd. Poor. And bad throw, of course. Alright, we showed our ass off on that. Now let's show our ass off on the field now. So this and a coordination drill. There's something wrong with my left analog stick, so hopefully I do good. I gotta go get another controller next week. Bruh, it's not even going. Wow. 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 this one all up. Wow. That was terrible. Playing the Buffalo Bisons.
Triple-A baseball.
Buffalo Bisons. We're playing Buffalo Bisons. I don't know what the record is. We're coming in at the top of the second. 0 outs. And 2 people on base. Oh, wait. We'll play outfield.
Now in the box, Dave Gagnon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gagnon.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from...
He's out. All right, top of the third. For infield again.
So digging in now, Alfredo Ibar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
2-2-2. Relay. 2-2-2.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this.
At the plate, Anthony Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Jones.
Because last time they didn't give me a swing on time, so we're going to go with a contact swing.
The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alford sprinting after it.
Of course.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Because I'm swinging at the first pitch. All right.
In now, Anthony Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony Jones.
We got first and second, first.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat.
And we're winning bottom of the fourth.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
On second, rolls at first, 2 out in the inning.
See you drive it.
Hard hit ball to second. Sogard has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jonathan. Thrown down victim last time. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Cut it. Hold it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Ready for another shot now.
fielder,
Anthony
number 4.
Jones.
Anthony Jones.
All right, we're going to contact swing. Because I don't think we're going to be able to hit that ground out. Not yet. Once we get our power up, it'll be.
From the belt, the pitch to the right side.
And look at that.
Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He don't run.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2, the final score tonight.
Indianapolis Indians. 5 runs on 9.
He still didn't go for the base anyway, so we still won that.
Minor League Baseball.
So.
Here's Eric Sogard looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Sogard.
Pulled toward right center field. Payton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
We only got 1 home run. We got to get another home run.
Hey, your pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Spillane aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
He has 0 outs.
Ah, big guy, stay hot up there.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I was hoping I could get it down.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Go hard,
and this
go hard,
is
go
on
hard.
The ground is short. Could be 2. There's Sogard for
saved.
1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Parrish.
The first baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now batting, Anthony Jones. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I don't.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Let's go.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Pick one out and drive it, kid.
And he comes back with a
And
fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1.
Wow.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Count is 1-2 now.
You're gonna hit
Hey,
it
have
with
a
a
rip like you
changeup.
can.
Come on, let it rip right here.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Let's go, big dog.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second.
How's that plate big and long?
Into the box, Anthony Jones, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pompey on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. So striding forward now, Jonathan Denton. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nobody. Go hold. Go hold.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Payton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in once again, Eric Sogard. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
That's their team.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible.
Striding in, number 13. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Hit hard back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
No runner, cut it.
And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Indianapolis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steve Ullman notches his 3rd win of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor. Digging in now, Anthony Jones. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can. Push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left.
We're getting at least 2 hits.
Striding in once again, Anthony Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball one.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Spillane, base runner at first with one out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Even though that was the best pitch to swing at.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
I don't understand why I'm half swinging.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So stepping in, Richie Parrish. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Parrish.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rolls, going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure. Stepping up now, Anthony Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's the thing, they're all pitching outside, and I'm trying to hit the freaking ball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
I do hit the
Alford
ball,
giving chase,
like
but this will land untouched.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you got it.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient. He's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Hey, let's drive that one. There you go.
Told you to get at least a hit.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Denton.
For 2 hits.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it.
Wow, this pitcher is unreal. All right, we should.
Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Jones. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Oh, and he can't hang on. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Jones. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
It will be the game that was
this one
getting
ends,
scouted
Indianapolis scored a lucky 13
whole
in
series,
this one. Chad Kuhl earns his first win of the season. Sam Emilio struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
Yeah,
Jordan Lyles takes the rare
I might go down to Double-A after that goddamn play. We went 0-4. One and 4, and I think 1 and 3. That's terrible.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection.
You gotta stop chasing so many pitches out the strike. Work on it. We're gonna go with the nice one.
A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Alright, we're gonna do some squats. Right. I gotta see. Ooh, my fingers starting to burn. I only got 5. Oh God. Oh wow. Oh wow.